I'm gonna do a short drawing demo. I'm gonna draw this girl from Nobody Like a Book, kind of a simplified version of it, from my favorite page where the words say, "I visit any world I wish and never leave my chair. There is nobody like a book to make me feel I'm there." So I'm gonna show you how to draw this girl, and then you can imagine any world you wish and fill in the area behind her. So draw on a big sheet of paper so that you've got plenty of room to give this girl an awesome imaginary world that she's sitting in. So I'm going to use this thing called a dip pen, and it's a little quill tip, and you dip it in India ink, but you can use a marker or a pencil or whatever you have on hand. And usually I would do a pencil sketch first, but we're just gonna go for it. All right, so you're gonna start with a circle. Excellent. All right, this is the girl's head. And because she's looking down, I'm gonna draw her nose toward the bottom of her face. And it's just a little U shape. And then her eyes looking down at her book. And if I can fit it in there, I'll give her a little teeny smile. Oh, barely. She needs some eyebrows. All right. Next, I'm gonna give her some hair. So she's got her hair parted to the side. So I draw her part first, which is just a line going straight down. And then her hair coming off to the side. And she's got this crazy spiky ponytail too. Maybe I'll fill this in a little bit, because she's got black hair. And don't have to be too precise with it. Okay, now she needs at least one ear. Just a little C shape. Maybe I'll give her two. Okay, now next, because this is the next thing that's kind of in the front, I'm gonna draw a book that she's holding. So just a little way down from her head, I'm just gonna make two long rectangles like this that are kind of coming up at an angle. This is a big book. So those are that's the cover of the book, and then these are the pages. Just some lines. So it looks like you're looking at a book straight on. Okay, so this book is sitting in her lap. So now I've got to draw her torso. And that's just maybe from like halfway up her cheek, I'm gonna draw a little curved line coming down to the book. And she's wearing a little denim shirt that kind of buttons up the front. So I make a V right under her chin, and then a line down from there to the book. And it's got a collar too. So I add these two kind of J shapes to make her collar and give her some buttons. Okay, and she's holding onto her book. I do not draw very precise hands. I'm just gonna make kind of 3 or 4 little, like a W wiggle line. Hey, look at that, it's hands. And maybe some arms. Again, just a couple J shapes on either side. Okay, and then she's holding this book on her lap, so we're gonna be looking at her knees and her shins from straight on. So, and they're kind of holding up the book right here. So I'm just gonna draw these they're almost like an oval, but they end with a straight line. Her pant legs. And oh my gosh, I just lost my nib inside the bottle of ink. New nib. Okay, this one might, I don't even know if this is the same kind of nib. Soon find out. Okay, so she needs some shoes. There you go, they're like two little potatoes on the bottom of her legs. And if you want to get fancy, you can give her some shoelaces too. Okay, now we gotta show that she's sitting on a couch and a chair here. So I'm gonna make kind of just a big hot dog right under her, right about here. Oh yeah, this nib's a little stiffer. How am I gonna get the nib out of my ink bottle? All right, there's that hot dog shape. And then I'm gonna make the chair come up all the way around her in like a big arc. And this chair has some armrests that are just a couple of circles. And then we add the legs to the bottom. Just 4 rectangles. Okay, and then if you want people looking to know that she's sitting on some grass, you might add some grass or maybe a little shadow under the chair to make it feel like she's really sitting there. Okay, and now's the time when it gets fun. Is your girl, she's visiting any world she wishes. Is that outer space world or a jungle world or an imaginary world, an under the sea world? Now's the time to get crazy. So if you draw this girl and put her in a cool world, will you please show me? Take a photo of it and send it to me. I would really like to see it. I think this needs some flying space lions. Imaginary lions are super easy to draw because there's no way to get it wrong. Because they're imaginary. Okay, please send me your art. I love seeing other people's art. Goodbye.